going to OU and all that?
I like it. Familiar with, we've got a couple kids from Oklahoma on the team, so that's nice. They've played there before, and it'll be windy, and we should be prepared when we get a lot of wind here. And it's a pretty tough site as far as there's 6 conference champion teams,
right.
But the way we've been playing all year long, if we just do what we've been doing, I think we'll be fine.
What about the course?
We haven't seen it. They've redone it a couple times, but it's very difficult. I think last time they played there, 15 over got through from the scores before, so it'll be difficult. It all depends on the wind in Oklahoma in May. Yeah. I mean, it can blow 40 miles an hour. Yeah. So, but the harder the better, and I think it'll be a good test for everybody.
So it's a lot different than when you competed.
Yeah, 30 years ago, it's a lot different. They've redone a few more times than that. But being we have 2 guys from Oklahoma, and they've played there before, and I think a couple, Luis has played there also. So, not since they've redone it, but they'll be familiar with it.
How much have they played there?
Tyson Reeder and Mason Overstreet have played there quite a bit. Had a lot of qualifiers and stuff growing up in Oklahoma, so they've played there quite a bit. And I think Luis played a junior golf tournament there. So we've got 3 guys. I mean, anybody that's familiar with it helps. When you get some guys, and we've got a lot of West Coast teams coming in, and I know they're not familiar with it at all. So I'm pretty happy with that.
Can you take us through the surge this team had to get you guys to play and to match play at the SECs?
Yeah, it was pretty amazing. We actually played pretty well. We had a couple hiccups the first and second round that kind of put us behind the 8 ball, but the last 9 holes was maybe as good a golf as we played all year. I think William Bull shot 30 on the back 9, Mason shot 33, Alvaro shot 32 or something. So they gained a lot of confidence. Then we were unfortunate to lose to Auburn 3-2, but they eventually won the championship, and we were in that match and just came down to the last hole. And I saw a lot of confidence in those kids, and so we've been, we're ranked 15 in the country, we've been playing well all year, but I think that we've got a little extra boost going into this tournament.
It's nice to see your guys step up at the right time, especially as you head into the postseason.
We talk about it every day about, the postseason. We're trying to build for the postseason and trying to eliminate the mistakes and learn throughout the year. So we preach postseason, so it was glad that they were able to come through with a great 9 holes the last day.
It also might be nice if everything goes well, you only get to go to the state of Oklahoma this year. Don't have to travel very far.
That's right. It's nice. It's close, and then getting to Stillwater is close. And that, Stillwater's a great golf course. Karsten Creek is similar to what we practice on every day, and I think we would have a chance to do pretty well there. So just get through this next stage and then go from there.
You talked about going into the SECs. The first round's been the bugaboo for you guys. What things can you do to make it different? Is there anything you can do?
No, it's been that way this year for some reason. Getting these guys to get a little more focused the first round. When they bear down, they seem to do a really good job. And in the final 2 rounds of every tournament we played in. But I don't know. I think that they're really focused, and I think that we're going to have a good week next week in Norman.
How is Mason's mentality right now? Is there any pressure with him, obviously, with the second place finish he had last year, now that he heads into the postseason again?
Well, he's looking forward to getting back to Karsten Creek. So his game was a little off in the spring, and he obviously got back in form in the SECs, played really well the final round, and then played really good in the first match. He was about 4 or 5 under. So there's a lot of expectations for Mason this year. He handled it really well in the fall, and I think he put a little extra pressure on himself, but he understands where we are and what we need from him, and he's excited about getting back to Stillwater.
Just like Austin, kind of an unusual as far as a team sport, but do you get team momentum from what you did at the conference?
Absolutely. They were really excited about the match play and getting into it, and I think that always brings a little bit of closeness to the team, and then the girls winning the SEC. I mean, it carries over to our program too. The kids are real fired up for them, and really proud of them, and they want to follow in their footsteps last week, but came up a little short. But definitely a lot of momentum going on with both programs right now.
Are you set with your 5, or is there anybody that could break in?
It'll be the same 5.